Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Today's Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. This is a special meeting agenda. Time is 3:08 p.m. Officially calling the meeting to order. Attending Commissioners Duncan Brooks and Filios. We have a couple of, my primary item on the agenda, which has to do with property tax delinquency payment distribution. It is a discussion and a possible executive session with our prosecutors. So I will ask our treasurer, Steve Matheson.
Actually, if we could do
lead us off.
public comment
Oh, I'm
first.
sorry. We said
That's
we'd do
okay.
public comment.
Yeah.
And who is going to be commenting?
Linda.
Come right up.
Right.
No, you can take the podium. Just make sure the little green light is on.
Push the button.
Just push the button.
Yep, okay.
You're done.
You're good.
And
Thank
I
you.
apologize, it's just the way it worked out for today. Sorry. I'm here to ask the commissioners as well as the prosecutor to really consider what happened at Pride in the Park. I understand that it's Coeur d'Alene City, I understand that part, but felonies are handled by the county prosecutor. When you look at Idaho statute and you look at what it says here, that our responsibilities are to, sorry, give me 1 second. That the promotion and temperance of morality is the first concern for all good government and is the virtue and sobriety of the people. What happened in the park on Saturday violated multiple felony statutes in our state, including when it talks about obscene materials and dissemination to minors. Without reading the whole thing, it also says that it has to do with the performance of obscene performances or performances harmful to minors. I don't know if all of you have seen the video. I believe you have, sir. Whether the performers want to claim a wardrobe malfunction or not, there is no exemption in Idaho statute that allows for a wardrobe malfunction. I was there. I watched the whole thing, and the things that happened in front of children and in a public city park in our county is beyond tolerance. We all know it has been a progressive movement by certain people who insist on imposing their sexuality upon the general public, that it just gets worse and worse with time. And next thing you know, we're going to be having a drag queen parade down Sherman Avenue. And that will be in distinct and deliberate violation of our Idaho statutes. So I do understand from what I've heard that you have the case, and I just want to implore all of you to please do what is right. We don't need Coeur d'Alene or Kootenai County to be seen as soft on child crime. What happened last year down at the dock, and that guy, John Randolph, got off basically scot-free for trying to kidnap that little boy. We're going to turn around and have a problem here when we allow those that are predators upon our children to not have any consequences for that. I really hope as elected officials, you guys will all look and see that this is not a right or left-wing issue. It is an issue of protecting our community and our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Okay, so back to the agenda. And again, the first item, property tax delinquency payment distribution. Who will lead us?
Can you
Okay,
put your
so
mic on?
Green light.
Thank you.
Wait for them to exit.
Oh, sure.
Thank you again. You're very welcome.
I think during the budget process, when I came forward this year for the 2023 budget, I introduced the idea of late penalties and interest. In the past, Kootenai County has budgeted and only kept a portion of that amount, representing our prorated share based on the taxes due. In reading the statutes and coming to a conclusion and talking to some other counties, I believe that Kootenai County is rightful in claiming the entirety of the late penalties and interest and no longer distributing to the other taxing districts. In doing so, what we would do is increase possibly budgeted revenue. I have included, and I can pass this out if you haven't seen it already, this is a spreadsheet.
You gave it to us, I think, but, you know.
And I think if we budgeted the entire amount that's kind of projected for this year, it would increase revenues by $714,000. Now, in my guess, I think we should probably haircut that. I'm thinking around 90% of that. There are issues from a legal standpoint that I think Barry's going to address next, and I'll let him describe those issues, but I wanted to at least introduce the idea, see if there's any clarifying comments I can make, or answer any questions on what the topic is. Any questions?
I think we're fine. I think we understand. Are you okay, Bill?
I
Clerk
would like
Brandon,
to just
please.
add, this is not a new idea.
Right.
Steve brought this forward in 2016. And when we redistribute these to the taxing districts, they are not budgeting for them. So it's just a windfall when they get late fees and,
Understood.
thank you.
Thank you for that. Barry, Prosecutor McHugh, go right ahead, sir.
Well, I think probably would be appropriate now would be to.
Enter into executive session.
Executive session, talk
Okay.
about potential legal
Okay.
issues that might arise.
I move that we enter into executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 742061F.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks?
Session is
Microphone.
about to exit executive session. Is there a motion?
I move we exit executive session with staff to proceed as discussed.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Public comment was held at the beginning of our meeting. Time is now 3:32. Meeting is adjourned. Thanks.